Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. A strong statement is needed, and you know, if the Vikings football team signing Colin Kaepernick would do it. Interesting. Signing Colin Kaepernick would signal the Vikings care about social justice, and that the NFL acknowledges its wrongful blackballing of a talented quarterback. It would also make football sense. Why isn't that the very first and only thing? I don't know what job you have, but it's very rare that you go into a job interview and you say, because remember, signing him is the interview and saying, okay, we want to bring you on our team. And that you go into your job and you say, I'm here because I want to support social justice. And that's why you should hire me. Yeah, but we just need you to flip burgers. Yeah, but we just need you to drive a truck. Yeah, but we just need you to talk to the clients. No, but I can be a strong signal for social justice. No, we just need you to play football, and we need you to do it well. And you don't do that as well as you do going out and stirring up a hornet's nest over and over. What Kaepernick did to the NFL's profit for 3 years, you would be committing economic suicide. Go get woke, go broke to the 10th degree, because they already did get woke, go broke. And then they came back when they okay, we're not going to do that stuff anymore. And they decided maybe we should just play football for our football audience. Well, there's a thought. There's a lovely thought. But this guy, oh, no. Mister, I'm a reporter. I'm one of the few, the proud that are still working, A, because of the lockdown, and B, as an actual wink wink journalist. Sir, did you go into your job at the press and go, you should hire me not because I know how to write, because it's a good sign for social justice? I wouldn't be surprised. In the newspaper business, that might actually be a plus, which says a lot about why we have all these riots. What riots are you talking about? This is really funny. I like what it says here. This just goes to show the level of education of our writers. Nation, world, confronting wave of protest. Police tactics across the U.S. range from retreat to tear gas. Okay, just like the question in this one would be, dude, a strong statement is needed and the Vikings signing with Colin Kaepernick would do it. The first question you would ask your young poopile is, poopile, P-U-P-I-L, poopile, would be, hey, what's wrong with that sentence? Well, isn't the Vikings a football team and not a social justice warrior organization? Well, that depends if they sign him now, doesn't it? So, there's your first question there. And your first question here should be, confronting wave of protest. Police tactics across the U.S. range from retreat to tear gas. The word confronting and retreat are opposites. You can't retreat and confront. Retreat, go backwards. Confront, as in front. These are the moron writers that we have. It's disappointing. But then again, they want football players not to be football players, but political activists. Dude, you were hired to do football. Dude, you were hired to write. Learn how to write. You can't confront and retreat. What else do we have out there for morons? This would be me being the moron. Hi, raising my hand, moron right here. I have to update my story. I have been saying for days now that there have not been any arrest of the rioters. Okay, they've been arresting them now, so yay. I gladly update that. What else do we have out there? We have Evil Mother Jones. Hey, you notice we had blockers on. Well, good for you. Nice to see you're paying attention. Let's see. What is their story? Their story is the reliably racist cherry picking of the word riot, says Daniel King, who's as white as this is. This is white. This is white. And you can always count on white people calling people racist if they're of a particular political slant. Hi, Mother Jones. How are you? The reliably racist cherry picking of the word riot. No, not really. No, when we see this, well, it's like, Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, that's definitely the definition of a riot. And that Daniel King can't figure that out is amazing. So keep enjoying your job at Mother Jones. And let's look at the top of this page, shall we? The top of this page says, the profit is the product. Read how hedge funds are decimating. I wonder if they know decimating means to destroy. 10%. Newsrooms at a time. Well, it's only 10%. 90% of you are fine, so shut your whole pie hole. At a time when quality reporting is needed more than ever. Well, that's absolutely true. And we don't go to Mother Jones for quality reporting where we read about people calling each other racist and how that's cherry picking. And if you're able to, please help Mother Jones raise, whoa, that's a lot, $400,000 so we can do all this reporting in this crazy pandemic era plus election year demands. Well, if you actually start doing the quality reporting, I'm sure you'll find that money. And you wouldn't have to be begging at the very top of your banner. CNN's Van Jones says white liberal Hillary Clinton supporter more worrisome than the Triple K brand. I wonder if that's cherry-picking racist because while Mr. Pale Daniel King knows what a racist is and likes bantering that term constantly, would he call Daniel Jones a racist? Because he just called all white liberals more worrisome than the Triple K brand. And finally, as we wrap up this video, wanted to point this article out. The big city Dems who have imposed strict cootie lockdowns now let the George Floyd rioters flout the rules. Boy, don't they. Okay, so this article is really long because it lists example after example after example of the turnabouts. Let's take a look. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo lashed out at protesters calling to reopen the state earlier this month, saying at a news conference, "You have no right to jeopardize my health and my children's health and your children's health." Cuomo's directives have been enforced throughout the state. A New York City tanning salon owner told Fox News that he was fined $1,000 for reopening briefly last week, calling the situation insane and saying he was already broke. So what you're saying is a tanning agent got burned by the government. On Friday, Cuomo had a turnabout and said he stands with those defying the stay-at-home orders. Nobody is sanctioning the arson and the thuggery and the burglaries, but the protesters and the anger and the fear and the frustration, yes, and the demand for justice. These people have no clue what that word means. In April, so there's Cuomo doing his little spin on his shoe, because that's what they do. In April, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio told the Jewish community that the time for warnings is past, after he said a funeral gathering had violated social distancing guidelines. And then on Sunday, the mayor asserted, "We have always honored nonviolent protest." Yeah, have you seen New York lately? If I go to the cover of Fox News right now, you can see all the destroyed storefronts of the richest part of town. Yep, so all these rich liberals who are promising to pay for the rioters' legal funds, I don't know what you're going to do it with because you don't have any money. And in California, we went on in LA. They put a curfew on us last night and said, you have to be in bed by 6 p.m. You cannot be out and about after 6 p.m. So we have a curfew on a lockdown. Suddenly, I'm flashing back to Animal House. We're on double secret probation. Yep, because if you're on a lockdown and then you're on a... That's double secret probation. What else would you expect? But no, you should check this article out. Big City Dems who had imposed... It's just zillions of examples. And who's surprised? Who was surprised that the Dems who hated the conservatives saying, we would like to open our business, what if they weren't conservatives and they just had a business? Yeah, there's a lot of them too. Be amazed how many people are going to vote red in this next election because of what's been happening. First, they gave us the lockdown. Then they gave us the riots. Then they gave us the curfew. Double secret probation. We'll see you in the future.